Hey guys, and happy Thursday. Yes, I said Thursday. It's not Saturday. It's not Sunday. I took the whole week off of work, which was very much needed, you guys. Like, seriously, real talk. It has been amazing to unwind and like not think about like work things, and it's been amazing. So anyway, what was the real reason though for taking this week off of work? It's my husband's birthday today. We're celebrating his birthday all week this week, and I mean, he's not that big of a diva, but for our birthdays, I usually take like a week off for his birthday, a week off for my birthday, and then sprinkle in like some other, holidays and trips throughout the year. But this year has been a really chill staycation. Again, very much needed, very, very thankful, very mindful, very demure. And today we are actually going to be doing something that an Instagrammer actually recommended to me. If you haven't yet, go and check out jersey.co. I'll have her link down below as well. Amazing style inspiration as well. Also here in the Chicago suburbs, so if you're in the same area and looking for fun things to do, she's probably someone to follow. I highly recommend. But she was like, hey, have you ever been to Last Call? I'm like, what's Last Call? Apparently it is Nordstrom's, maybe it's Last Chance. It's like the Nordstrom rack, but then when it doesn't sell at the rack, it goes to Last Chance. And apparently it is very full of designer, which if you're new around here, hi, my name's Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content 3 times a week, yada, yada. You know the drill, hit subscribe, join the membership. I am super excited because I love luxury, but I also love luxury at a discount, at a deal. So we're gonna go over and do that today. And then of course, we're gonna be in the neighborhood to some really awesome Goodwills. We're gonna hit those. Obviously, we'll have to do a birthday lunch with the birthday gentleman, my husband, and celebrate him today. And it's just gonna be a really awesome, fun, chill day. What have we done the rest of the week? Gosh, I love the bet you stay curious, never change. So far this week, it's just been a really good, chill energy. Yesterday, we actually drove up to Milwaukee. It was a ton of fun. We did some vintage video game stuff, and we hit the Goodwill Retique. We also ate at the Wicked Hop, which is so good. I think it's in the historic 3rd Ward. So if you haven't been yet, go and check them out. I'll also have them linked down below because you guys, if a place can nail cheese curds and beer, done, take my money. I will trust whatever else is on your menu. This was no different. I had an amazing cheeseburger. My husband had an amazing Southwest chicken salad and just really good food, good beer. We ate outside there watching, people walking by, all the dogs and stuff. Ton of fun, really chill day. If you haven't caught it yet, my fall 2024 challenge, I talked about, getting some of the things out of my closet and putting them to good use, the ones that I've kind of neglected, if you will, over the past year or two. The Coach Bleecker duffel is no exception. Okay, this is why I'm mad at the current fall collection. Like, this is good Coach quality. I probably shouldn't cover my mouth, but this is good Coach quality. Amazing, thick, rich leather that's gonna age well and molds to the body. Beautiful detailing. We've got some like whip stitch detailing here. Big chunky zipper pull and hardware, and Coach is stamped there on the bottom. And my favorite part, just wait for it. I know I talk about this every time I get this bag out, but the Tattersall lining. Like, can we even? Like, this is peak Coach, like, in my opinion, like 2001, because I'm not really the biggest fan of the vintage stuff. Somebody said save space. 2001, like the Reed Krakoff era, is primo Coach in my humble opinion. Been collecting Coach for a very long time, so take that with a grain of salt. We're in my Coach Bleecker duffel this week in the very rare, it doesn't look cute, very rare bottle green colorway, and it's just been nice to go hands-free. I've been in my Lindy for most of this week, but I just started using the duffel here yesterday. I figured if I'm gonna hark about shopping your closet and using stuff you already have, you should probably film a vlog carrying one of those bags, or hopefully all of them. So today it's the Bleecker duffel's turn. I've talked enough. Let's go. We're gonna go shopping. We're gonna hit the road. I'm starving, so hopefully we eat first. Otherwise I'll get a little hangry, a little cranky. We don't want that. And hopefully we find some really good deals at Last Call, Last Chance, whatever it is. All right, guys, let's go. All right, so we're stopping for lunch first. None other than P.F. Chang's. So how was your birthday lunch?
Delicious.
It was so good. So we had Mongolian beef. I think though the one that you make at home is a little bit better.
I agree.
That's what I said, save space, but super good. Next we're gonna go to this Last Call, Last Chance.
Last Chance.
Whatever it's called. and we're gonna get some good deals. I'm super excited. Then probably Goodwill after that. And just have a chill day.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, guys, so we are here. Last chance discount shoes and apparel. It's here in Lombard. I'll link it down below. And of course, we might as well stop in at Home Goods too, right? Are you ready for some good birthday deals?
Yeah.
Woo! So seriously, guys, no joke, this place is massive. Now, make sure to bring a drink because by the time I was halfway done with this, I was dying. We were probably in there for a good hour or two. Now, when it comes to menswear, there were a lot of good brands. You just had to really search for them. And unlike other stores, like you literally have to touch each garment on the racks. So we found some really interesting things, some really amazing brands I'd never heard of before. And then oddly enough, an ASOS piece or two, which was kind of weird. Now, shoes. The shoe section, you guys, is again massive, but be careful. A lot of these have probably been returned, and I'm not just saying like they were cutesy little store displays, they actually have been returned. Now, I thought these were pretty cool, and I love this Common Project pair of loafers. Now, when it comes to women's wear, there were a lot of really good brands, but again, you have to be so picky with what you take home because that Alice and Olivia piece was missing some crystals. Also, make sure to really check the neckline, especially on any knitwear, because you're going to see things like little tears, holes from being improperly kept. And believe it or not, stains are a problem on some of these garments, especially around the neckline. Now, when it comes to women's wear, they had a lot of really neat pieces, and again, you're going to find just about every season here represented, every brand, every price point. We're going to see this $7 Madewell sweater, all the way up to like Alaya, Oscar de la Renta, and other really good, well-known top-tier designers. Now, I ended up putting a couple of these pieces back, but can we just talk about that Ralph Lauren sweater, you guys? It is a moment. And I like the sweater vest, too. Now, normally in these stores that are kind of tight, I'm not a big fan of having a car with us, but I wasn't about to walk around with 4 sweaters. Now, these Brunello Cucinelli pants, now that is another story. They're fabulous, but sadly not my size. Much like the clothing, really check the handbags. Now that Kate Spade had seen some better days, but I thought this Marc Jacobs was kind of cute, especially given that it was at a pretty affordable price point even now. And then when it comes to designer fashions, they have them all walled off in their own section. You have to leave your cart, and only 5 customers are allowed in there at any given time, but guys, the labels they had in this section were absolutely insane. Alexander McQueen, Alaya, Balenciaga, Fendi, Max Mara. There were some amazing pieces in this section. Now they have it kind of divvied up. They have women's on one side, men on the other side, but we're going to see some, I mean, look at this. Alexander McQueen. I'm not the biggest fan of McQueen, but I can respect a piece when it's good. Handbags. The handbags left a little bit to be desired, especially up hanging on the shelves. A lot of these Balenciaga bags had seen a thing or two. They had some horror stories, but they had a really cute Chloe, I think, and a few Givenchy pieces as well. Now again, we can see a little bit of a stain there on the front flap, so check your stuff before you check out because it is not returnable. These Ralph Lauren loafers were speaking to me, but they're just a size 11. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. A lot of the shoes have probably been returned, so definitely do your due diligence and check these things out before you check out. Amazing pieces from Etro, Mugler. Just, guys, the brand names and labels were absolutely phenomenal. I found a gorgeous Canali sweater that I had to put back because, again, had a little bit of a hole. And I can tell you, 2021 Caleb would have been all over these Balenciaga shirts. They are next level as far as 2021 Balenciaga goes. Here we have some more Canali, Saint Laurent. This Versace suit was fabulous. I think they had the pants somewhere. A little bit of a Burberry trench. Versace, anyone? Now, the Saint Laurent hoodie, it was cute, but St. John. St. John is one of those brands that everyone is sleeping on, so definitely jump on that. But the embellishment work on some of these De La Renta pieces, phenomenal. Only $3,200 for that. And I'm pretty sure, didn't Stutton wear this in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? I feel like I've seen this De La Renta before. Now, for a lot of these pieces, the pricing was really good, but I cannot stress enough. Look at the stain there on that Fendi. Check these items before you leave the store because they are non-returnable. Now, the store does have a lot of really good sales. Like, I think every week is a different color, and all of the employees wear that color of the day, so your tag is going to coincide with an additional 50% off. And it's, I mean, the deals are already really good, and then you throw in that 50% off. Amazing. Steals even. The designer shoes, these are a lot of the shoes that we've seen over the last 3 or 4 years. So nothing too exciting in this department, but a good classic white sneaker never hurt. And then of course there were some red bottoms. I hope that sticker wouldn't ruin the paint though. These Jimmy Choos were fabulous. But again, probably worn. It's so weird to see these designer labels just kind of haphazardly laying on a wire shelf. It's surreal even. It's crazy to think that these ones started out at Nordstrom and now they're just tossed on a sale rack like any other shoes at like a shoe carnival or something. More designer bags within the cases. They had like a lot of Saint Laurent, some really cute pieces from Versace, more Balenciaga of course. Now this Free People jacket didn't come home with me. I didn't love the colors on me. But I fell in love with this Ralph Lauren sweater. This piece is absolutely fabulous, and I love a good, nice, thick knit for winter. This was just terrible. I was unimpressed. But this, though, this came home. Now, this was originally $410. After the discount at the store and then the 50% off mark off, I only paid $33 for it. I practically stole it. And then here is Zane trying on some Billy Reed. Sadly, again, this one fell victim to the hanger issue. It had some holes in it, but I was able to find another one in the same size on the racks for him. Happy shopping. All right, so we just left Last Chance, and Zane got something too, which is amazing. I got a couple of sweaters, which he saw in the fitting room.
They saw my thing in the fitting room too.
Oh, you filmed it?
I filmed it.
Zane's becoming a vlogger. I love it. So next up, there's a Home Goods right here. We're just gonna pop in real quick. And I need a drink. I'm getting thirsty.
Dear left brain. Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped.
So it wouldn't be a Zane birthday trip if we didn't go do some vintage video game shopping. Second day in a row.
Wow. Wow.
We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pound for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.
Was it a bust? Oh, but you got some games yesterday.
I did.
In Milwaukee. For the next stop, we'll be hitting Goodwill. Alright, so we got lucky and found some Cartier at the Goodwill. Now it's time for some milkshakes. Birthday milkshakes. Alright, so now it is time for the best part of the vlog. Milkshakes.
You feel this dread, my logic is fair. If it's pain, it's never gonna stop. 'Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. the end. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't go for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.
So how was your birthday shake?
It was really good.
It's honestly really good. So Oberweis?
Alpha.
I don't know, probably saying it way too Germanic. Always super good. They also have like some dairy products and things too, especially here in the Illinois region. Let's head home and then I'll give you my final thoughts and things on Last Chance. And we'll unpack a few things. So I feel like before we say goodbye, I should get on here and address the rumors. They are in fact true. I picked up a Cartier picture for only $9.99 at the Goodwill. Not gonna lie. So once I clean this up, I'll give it a vinegar bath. It'll look beautiful over on our bar. So perfect, amazing find. So Last Chance recap. What did we learn today? So you need to go and be hydrated, caffeinated, and ready to just go through miles and miles of clothing, guys. The store is absolutely massive. And we were talking to the salesperson at the end, or cashier at the end of the experience, if you will, and she was filling us in like literally new items daily, and then they all wear the color of the day. So much like a lot of like the thrift stores in the area, particular days or colors of the week will be half off. So like yellow tags were the half off this week. So the sweater vest I got half off, amazing. And they could also just do like flash deals. Like you might walk in and it's like 80% off of men's shoes or 70% off women's formal wear. Like it all just kind of depends on when you walk in, which is absolutely amazing. If you want to really get there and like get like first dibs on everything, she said new stuff really goes out in the morning. So you're going to see people like lined up in the mornings, apparently. Very, very competitive. Now, while I was shopping, I noticed a few things. There's a lot of returns there. Like a lot of the men's shirts, like the collars were like dingy and yellow. Really check things over because whatever you buy there at Last Chance, I don't know why I can't get the name right. Whatever you buy at Last Chance is as is, no returns. Like you buy it, it is your problem now. Thank you so much, you're stuck with it. So a couple of things to note. Check the collars on shirts. Women, if you're buying anything that's like embellished, bedazzled, beaded, you name it, check the beading, because a lot of the gowns that I pulled out, whether it be like a very expensive Oscar de la Renta or Alaya, or just like some Mirando prom dress, beads were missing. So make sure you check those out. Also shoes. Shoes seem to be really either like mint condition perfect, or these had been worn for a good 3, 4, 5, 6 months, returned, and then somehow ended up here. So shoes were very strange, especially in the men's section. I didn't really notice this as much in the women's section, but again, the women's section is like 3 football fields big, and like the men, we get like 2 shelves. So it's very, the men's a little bit slim pickings, but definitely worth the stop for men to shop, because listen guys, I found an amazing Ralph Lauren Fair Isle sweater, which we'll show for the September haul. A lot of Italian brands. There was Canali, we saw Brunello Cucinelli, a lot of really good brands, discounted, like insane discounts, you guys. Like the Ralph Lauren sweater that you saw me try on, $30. Originally like $200-$300, $30. Now sweaters, that's another thing. Knitwear, be very, very picky with. Check everything, because on the sweater that Zane tried on, there was like a pop stitch because it'd been on like a bad cheap plastic hanger for too long. Then my phone died. Love that for me. So anyway, let's wrap this up. This is a sign from the universe to stop gabbing. What did we learn today? Check your stuff, go daily, be competitive, go in caffeinated. And the designer section, it's roped off to the side at the front. But again, check your stuff. Like a lot of the Balenciaga bags I was looking at, pretty good shape, but there was that white one, huge stain on it for some reason. So check everything inside and out, and don't rush. Like really look things over and just have fun with it. Like it was a ton of fun. Like designer discount lovers paradise. Thank you for letting us know about this jersey, and we will definitely be back. I'm so excited. Until next time guys, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.